Aljamain Sterling taking on Sugar Sean O'Malley. We're going to get to see this event at UFC 292. We saw the stare down after the win by Sterling at UFC 288 where he beat Henry Cejudo. He's the champ. He's defended it 3 times. The way he won his title will never be forgotten. It's the only disqualification win for a title in UFC history. And Sterling did it. And it's laughable. He might never get over that. It was just a pathetic way to win a UFC title. 3 title defenses, beating Peter Yan again in a split decision, which in many people's eyes didn't really make them feel like Sterling was a true champ. He had the opportunity to go out and prove that he's the greatest to the world. And he did that twice, beating icons of the division, legends, guys like TJ Dillashaw and Henry Cejudo, former champions who came into the fight with a lot of respect. And a lot of people thought that they could win the fight. The opposite became the truth of the matter, while Sterling just slaughtered these guys. Really gave up their hope at ever becoming UFC champions again. And Henry Cejudo said that he's walking away. Sugar Sean O'Malley came into the Ultimate Fighting Championship undefeated with a lot of hype. This guy's fast and he has a ton of power. If he can land the correct shot, it's going to be lights out for his opponent. He's a brash individual. This guy likes to talk and he's got his own personality. Came in with a lot of fans and they haven't left him. He's just built up into a big star. 1 loss in his career. Only loss in the Ultimate Fighting Championship in his entire career is to Marlon Vera. In his last 5 fights, he's won them all with 1 no contest. Beating Peter Yan in his last fight by split decision in a tough fight, but he got the call for the title shot. Right now, Sean O'Malley is 28 years old. He's taking on a guy 5 years older. It's going to be a fight between 2 guys that really want to prove themselves as the greatest. Sugar Sean never won a UFC title. He's been waiting for this moment for a long time, and he's looking to go out there and knock Aljamain Sterling out. Out of the 16 wins, he has 11 knockout TKOs. No secret what he wants to do. He wants to land the right shot. He's fast, and he knows that he has the better striking in this fight. If Aljamain Sterling can't mix up this fight, he's going to get lit up. That's what Sean O'Malley wants to do. He wants to go out there and just land fire and not stop. Continuously strike, destroy Aljamain Sterling. Really take his title away from him. I think that the fans are going to be O'Malley. If O'Malley can win this fight, I think the fans will like it. I think that he will have more fire. Aljamain Sterling, the way he won his UFC title, it was disgraceful. He should have got up at that moment and continued to fight. We're here to see real fighters fight. Aljamain Sterling, in his biggest moment of his life, didn't fight. As a fan, I really don't think the fans are going to forget that. Aljamain Sterling has the ability to surprise not only the public, but his opponent. The public thought he was going to lose his last 2 fights. So did his opponent, and he fought some pretty great opponents. So Sterling, you never know what's going to happen when you watch him. He's got great wrestling, and he's just so good all around that he gives his opponent real problem in the fight and somehow turns out to be the victor. So if Aljamain Sterling could confuse Sean O'Malley in this fight, we're going to see the champ have his hand raised for his 4th title defense. I think that this is a big moment for O'Malley. This is his first opportunity to get the title, and he wants to get the title on his first opportunity. If he doesn't, he only becomes a less viable product over time. That's it from me. I'm picking Aljamain Sterling to win this fight. And I think that Sugar Sean has a good chance to win the fight, but I'm picking Sterling. From what I've seen in his last few fights, he's the guy that's going to win. And I'm picking him.